Elden Ring features a wide variety of status effects, and today I'll be playing through both the base game and DLC using only Poison. Poison is the first status in the series that will let us infuse it onto any weapon we want if we have the right Ash of War. But I'm not going to be doing that. While it would add poison and fit within the arbitrary rules that I've created for these runs, I wanted to focus on things that do the status by default, so I can explore poison as FromSoft intended it. There are a couple exceptions for this where I'm going to be using Ashes of War that do poison, but for the most part, I'm going to stick to this rule. If you haven't yet, hit that sub button. I'd super appreciate it, and that way you won't miss any future videos. Also, if you want to see the full unedited runs, I now have a VOD channel where I upload not only all my challenge runs, but also other games that I play on stream too. Enjoy the video. We've already done Rot, we've already done Madness, we've already done Sleep, so now we're on to Poison, which has a very small amount of things that actually cause poison. Poison is loved. It really feels like it. I would have put Poison up there as one of the most common, and maybe that's just because you can make anything poison affinity. That my brain is like, oh yeah, there's a lot of poison things out there. But the fact there's only 11 poison things, insane. Look at all the poison! Oh my god, that place is perfect. A poison forest filled with poisonous flowers. It's beautiful, we love it. Okay, I don't think it's over here, but it might be this. Nope, that was Dragon Moon Grease for some reason. Okay, there's our first death. We're dying a lot here. All right, there's one thing. At least I died of poison. You know what? Wonderful. Fabulous. Okay, we have like the best weapon in the game, at least for our purposes. I accept my death. I embrace it. And we've already got the poison. Oh, it's a good day. There is our first poison proc of the run. First of many. Where are you going? I hate fucking eating Knight's calves. They're so annoying. Where are you going? What? I don't know how that killed me. Okay, well, I actually did not die to this dude. Which should be easy enough, especially because he's poisoning. There we go, okay. Which I've never actually used, so I don't actually know what it does. But Poison Moth Floit. I can't put it on this. Oh, interesting. Does it only go on, hang on, usable on small and medium swords. Ah, perfect. Poison Mist. Hi, Margit. How's it going, friend? How fast do you poison, I wonder? Probably pretty quickly if I was guessing. Yeah, there's the poison already. Hot damn, so good. Venomous Fang is honestly, for the longest time, has been one of my favorite weapons in this game. It's fast, it does good poison, it's infusible, so you can put other things on it too, which is awesome. And it looks silly as well with Cragblade, which is even funnier. Bam! Goodbye. There's our first poison proc, okay. All right, we should be getting phase 2 here in a moment. Doesn't he only do 3 in phase 2? What the hell was that? Unclear, unsure? He must have been like, I guess the game had him in phase 2 because of his health. So it was giving him access to phase 2 moves without actually giving him phase 2. That's so strange. Huh. Cool. All right, well, I got Godrick. I'm gonna do thrusting. I'm gonna do a thrusting sword rather than a dagger. I think I'm gonna do S-Stock. I think S-Stock is a sensible idea for it. Let's buy all the serpent arrows. Sure, 496. I'm down, why not? Can I grab this without you guys killing me? Barely. Goodbye! I have brought what is essentially a tranquilizer, but significantly more deadly. Okay, we are poisoned. That's good. Also, Rennala should be pretty easy and fun because Rennala, we get to use poison on, which poison still ticks when Rennala's in her little bubble. Goodbye. What? I missed. Hang on. Goodbye. Fuck. I missed. Hang on. You know what? I was gonna do cool guy thing and then I realized that, okay, fuck. Okay, the next one we do cool guy stuff, okay? Play the shit out of Sea of Thieves. I really enjoy Sea of Thieves, or used to. I don't anymore, but I used to enjoy Sea of Thieves quite a bit. Let me tell you, that right there, that is fucking toxic. And I'm an expert. That's all I'm using today. That is fucking toxic, is what that is. 1, 2, 3. Can I poison you on your first downing? I'm hoping. All right, there's the first poisoning. That's good. Yeah, I was gonna wait, but I can kill you like this. There we go. Ow. Ow. It's dumb. It is dumb. Welcome to bows. They're incredibly stupid. I've decided I don't like fighting her with ranged. This is not enjoyable. Well, I died. Bam! Finally got an attack in. Let's go. Bam! Another attack in. That wasn't worth it. Hang on. Bam! Okay, I think I understand how these this attack now works, which is they pick a spot where you are and they go to that spot, but it's only at a certain point in their arc. Up until that point in the arc, they can follow you for as long as they want, but at a certain point in their arc, they stop. Thank God. Which I'm gonna save and actually do Alexander's one. I'm gonna let it, the quest fully complete this time, I think, because I'm curious if it will wind up being... I mean, I don't need it really, and if it works, it'll be really strong. Okay, I missed. Hang on. Let's try it again. Okay, and that consumes the poison, right? 1700? This would be like the poison flower blooms twice on the rot run, where I'm not gonna want to use that a lot. We'll be wanting to use that towards the end of the poison run, like towards the end of when the poison is out, because otherwise it consumes it like that, and you get the same amount of damage no matter what. Wait! Aha! Now, unfortunately, I know what you're thinking. I must love the kindreds of rot here. You know why I don't? Because they're kindreds of rot, not kindreds of poison. They are not my kindred. The mushroom people are my kindred. Okay. Bam! Cool. Now we never removed this here talisman for the rest of the run, because it's just that good. How dare you? How is that not the timing on the roll? God, they're annoying. Okay, great. We got the multi talisman. Perfect. Okay, now, if you haven't seen this, if you're struggling with DTS, let me recommend something to you. All you need is about 12 faith for Poison Mist, the most basic seal. You sneak up behind him, and then you press the button, and then you just kind of hang out, and you'll see he poisons, he doesn't notice you, and he'll slowly die. It takes like 15 minutes, but it's really not that bad otherwise if you're struggling with DTS and you want to kill him. Hard fight. Unfortunately, this guy cannot be poisoned, so we're not actually going to get a poison proc here. This is one of our 4 bosses, I think, that we're going to see on this run. I think it was 4 that I did. That is unpoisonable. So this is just a standard, boring-ass fight, unfortunately. Actually, there might be one more boss. There is. There's like 5 bosses. I forgot about... There's Valiant Gargoyles and Fake Mohg. And I know Fake Mohg can't be poisoned, but I'm not 100% sure on Valiant Gargoyles. My gut says no, because they're made of stone. But there's some weird shit in this game. Like, you can poison the Falling Star Beast, and those guys are definitely made of stone, too. So... Cool. Goodbye. Hello, ma'am. Okay, we're off to a great start. I've missed you multiple times in a row. Wonderful. Off to a good start, Tran. All right, there's the, I was gonna say the rot. There's the poison. He really likes that combo today, eh? Weird. All right, now we can poison Mothflight, and then you'll do the swords. There's phase 2. Can I get the poison? Yes, excellent. I would love to see a stagger, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It might. If I get a stagger, that'd be really, really solid though. Like, we are using S-Stock, so obviously our amount of poise damage we do is real low, but I would have expected one by now, to be honest. A poise break, there it is. You guys don't look at explosions. Wait, hang on, damn it. I should have not rolled. That would have been so cool if I just stood there. I got really scared. I thought he was gonna hit me. Okay, so I kind of like thrusting swords on NPCs. At least when they don't have this little in terms of poise. This is quite nice. 3, 4. Still, wow, that's crazy. I've already gotten 1 poison proc and it's still only 4. We got another one. That's nutty. Oh wait, there's a lot of things in here. Hang on, is it this one? Nope, that's a leaf. Is it this one? Coil shield! Excellent. Oh, I didn't bring enough blue, did I? We'll find out. We'll see if 1 blue's enough. If it's not, we'll quit out and come back in. It's not the move I wanted you to do, actually. Okay, so it's still 2. That's nice to get the poison proc. I also feel like this is not the most usable on slow bosses, but I might be wrong on that. It might be viable. I'm curious what the programming is for him while he's away, because he clearly stops doing, like, taking poison and rot and stuff. But it doesn't tick away, so he's like, it must be similar to the, let's say Rennala bubble, but she takes damage while she's in her bubble. So I don't know what it's similar to. Well, actually, no, that was the second poison proc. Okay, so he's dead here. I got poisoned so fast because it does 250 poison buildup. I didn't even notice that it dropped away. Or that wasn't? I can't tell. I don't know how many poison procs I got. Future me, put the number there. There, put the number there. Wherever it goes, put the number somewhere. Haha, mine's faster. Cool guys don't look at explosions. No fear. We lost all our fear on Morgott. Hello, I'm here to kill Canada. I'm going to poison Canada to death with a snake bite, because you can totally do that to a country. Just one snake, bite the land on like PEI, and it'll poison the country. Totally. Yep. There you go. Good boy. Ah, shit. Shit. Okay, hang on. Bam. Okay, poison. Amazing. I was also here's the other problem with poison and rot exaltation and bleed exaltation and madness exaltation and all this fucking bullshit. They require you to literally be on the thing that is getting whatever. So if you're like remotely far away, it doesn't work. I also already used my blue. That's unfortunate. That's some good damage if I get a headshot there. Holy. Hit him! Hit him! Perfect! He died while teleporting. I do wonder, and maybe I should do some experimentation after this, because now I'm curious about something, and I hadn't really thought about this. I changed the affinity of my Venomous Fang from regular to poison. Does that mean it's no longer doing deadly poison? Because I've made it poison affinity? If only I could poison these guys the way they poison me. Okay, great. Bam! Oh shit, nope, 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 nope. When it's just one of you, it's a lot easier. It's when it's the two of you together that you're a problem. Classic twins. Or so I've heard. I don't actually have twins. I only have one child, but you know. It is funny how with the axe, you can literally just walk up directly on them and avoid the attack and not really do anything. Goodbye. Oh, ironically, we killed the twin blade as well. 1092, sorry. Okay, so that does confirm that the Venomous Fang poison, when you put poison affinity on, it is deadly poison the entire way through the poison. That is kind of insane. That's so strong. We are going to shred Astel into pieces when I eventually get to the other side of the arena. Hold, please. Oh, you closed the gap. You're a saint. Oh, I didn't roll. Okay. There's the poison proc. Yeah, that's right. Damn it, I was trying to get out. Fuck you, Astel! Where'd you go? All right, meteor time, baby. That grab is so fucking scuffed. Man, this is so good, the poison. Man, so deadly poison for the entire length of duration has got to basically be rot, right? In terms of damage. Because this is looking at like rot levels at this point. I rolled, fuck you. Oh, that kills me. Okay, well. And that's the goal, is to kill as many bosses as I can via the poison itself. Okay, perfect. This should be enough. This should be enough. All right, cool people don't look at explosions. I'd figure out where you were to turn my back, but bam! I don't know how much it's gonna do. $1,050 for fully charged is not bad. And that's without breaking the ankle. How about now? Oh yeah, and good poison damage too, look at that. Are you poisoned? No. And this does not do, as far as I can tell, deadly poison. I want to say this is regular poison. And I want to say he resets his poison and status when he goes into phase 2, but not his poise, like most bosses. Okay, he's no longer poisoned. All right, it jumps to 856. Okay, so that means I need 10 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 11 hits. Because we're gonna have it be resetting because he's a stalling jackass. Okay, yeah, it definitely reset a little bit. So we're below, it's at least 11, maybe 3 or 4 more hits will do it. $12, 14, 15. Oh my God, it like fully reset. I can understand why they don't have it like that. There we go. It took 17 hits to get that. Crazy. I regret choosing the ant plate for this boss. Bam. Bam. Okay, almost. He's so close. One more hit. Sorry, 2 more hits. There we go. Good Christ. That was a very long fight. I think so far the best thing we have in PvP is the S-Stock. Just because it's got like, especially if they have low poise, it's pretty strong. Cool, okay. Hello, Apostle. Poison? There's the first poison, okay. Thank you very much. Okay, now for the large fella. Which should poison here, yeah. Well, it's a little off, but you know. Wonderful, we love that move. I don't know how I didn't get hit. I was definitely standing in a spot where I should have got hit. I'm not gonna question it, but I definitely should have got hit there. Now, I should be able, ooh, is that gonna be enough? Hang on. All right, we don't look at explosions. Ah, shit, he died. Okay, I have to look at explosions, damn it. I was really hoping that I had done exactly the right amount. I was off by 200. Hi, O'Neill. Already poisoned, we love to see it. I should be able to not look at the explosion now, right? Probably. Oh, it ran out. God damn it. I'm failing this today. All I want to do is not look at the explosion when they die because of the poison. And I keep failing it. I keep failing it. Hi, damn it. You know what's weird is like the charged heavy on this does the double hit, right? But then the Ash of War is the exact same double hit as well. It's just that it can follow up and do an extra one afterwards. It's very like, it's literally the same thing. It's weird. Ow. Yeah, that's right. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Okay, goodbye. So sorry, ma'am. I require your arm. Sadly, I can't just use it when it's not your arm. I have to actually get it off your body, but sorry. Oh, your guys can't be poisoned, but I can kill them. I was gonna say quickly. That fucking combo is impossible to dodge, I swear. How did I dodge that? Niall honestly wouldn't be that bad. Same with O'Neill. They would both be like completely fine bosses if they didn't have summons. Fuck you. How was that? Wow, I do like no damage with this weapon. This is crazy. What? That was close. Fuck you. This is going awful, this fight so far. Okay, I've never seen him do it from that angle. That was very weird. Perfect. Can we, what can, is it, we don't, oh God, the tree! The tree! It's a rock. Listen, trees and rocks really look similar when you're in a panic, okay? In my defense, I thought I was, where is the tree? Oh, there's the tree. In my defense, you can't tell me they don't look kind of similar. Can we not? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Nothing. That's what, sit down. Ow, I deserve that. Okay, goodbye. I don't have bleed with me today, but I am here to be very toxic. Down the steps. Down the steps. There you go. Okay, can you stop? Thank you. I shouldn't have attacked there. That was foolish. Hiya! Yeah, that's right. Look me in the eyes when I'm being toxic. That was more than I was expecting it to be, if I'm being honest. I thought that'd be a lot less. Now, I imagine the poison should be running out here real soon, right? There's another riposte. Fabulous. Look me in the eyes. Are you poisoned? No, I unfortunately did look at the, well, I guess I can look back now. There you go. Cool guys don't look at explosions. And now I'm not just doing this because I'm gonna be toxic, and that's the whole point of this run, but I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, Leda, I genuinely feel this way. Fuck you, Leda. Yeah, perfect. Okay, great. Maybe I should have got Poison Hand, because Poison Hand does give me a boost when I get poison procs near me. Oh! I forgot how bad it was. Okay, well, there's a poison proc. That's nice, at least. Okay. I did not expect a stagger, if I'm being honest. I thought there might be one later on, but one of the biggest problems with the perfume bottles is they apply, especially the poison and the frost ones, compared to other things that do poison and frost, they apply a very small amount of them. They barely hit, they don't do a lot of damage when they do hit, and they don't apply a lot of poison. Now, I think the charged heavies technically apply more, and this does have an Ash of War, but the Ash of War also poisons you, which, like, you know, is useful, I guess, if you want to proc the poison thing on yourself for your buff, but, like, it's definitely not as good as other poison weapons, but... Don't look at explosions. Yeah. I find it really funny that Gaius has become my boss that I do like the worst possible builds on. Whenever I have something ridiculously slow or ridiculously bad, I usually do it on Gaius. Given that Gaius, when I first played this game, was the one that I was like, I think this boss is ass and I'm really bad at it. I'm never gonna be good at this boss. It's just the opening charge that still annoys me. Everything else about this fight, awesome. I've come around to it. That's our first hit of this fight. There's our second hit of this fight. Phase transition, please, and thank you. It really feels like the perfume bottles need something else to make them special. And I don't know what that something else would be. I don't know if it needs that they buff by the multi-hit talismans to really make them like viable, or if they need something where there's like some sort of armor set that buffs them, but they're missing. Maybe they need to do more of whatever their element is. They're missing something to make them really awesome, it feels like. And it makes me sad, because like conceptually, I really, really like the perfume bottles. But every time I use them, I would just rather use every other weapon. And one of my favorite weapons in the entire DLC, Poison Starfist. I mean, Poison Hand. Okay, there's the poison. Amazing. Is it regular poison or deadly poison from the Tooth Whip? I actually didn't check that. I probably should have. That move's so sketchy to dodge. Like, I know how to do it, but it's so sketchy. It feels like it's not gonna work at the time when I do it. I almost died. If that frost proc had happened, I'd be dead. True story. Oh, you think you're gonna do the super? Absolutely not. You can die in midair. No, 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 no. No super for you. No super for you. How good is this gonna be? Uh-oh. Well, not great. Not great. We'll try the guard counter thing again. That seemed better than the pokey. It seemed much better than the pokey. Better, much better. Thank you. All right, the poison is run out, which means I need to do the poison again. Hang on. Hang on. No, 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 no. I am gonna get a bleed here on myself, unfortunately. But there's the poison. Good. There we go. There's the backstab. Just stay away from her and you win. We don't look at explosions. Do 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 do. Perfect. Get out of here. Be gone, you. All that for 6% damage. Totally worth it. There it is. Let's see, how much damage do we do? Okay, 1320. Not as much as I would hope. But there's the poison. There's all the damage. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, look at that. Oh, the triple poison buff and the Blade of Mercy buff. Wild. Goodbye. Poison and lightning are her true weakest. So I think we're probably going to see a poison proc in like 2 or 3 hits here. Oh, 4 hits. Crazy. This is why Starfist is so good, and also why Poison Hand is broken, cause you can just do poise breaks like that. Bosses don't really get to do anything, especially when they have scripted shit like this. Sorry, Rennala. I know, that was really mean, but I had to do it. I'm so sorry. That was a massacre. Shit, I screwed up. I'm not used to emoting. There we go. There's the poison proc already. We are doing good damage. See, we're seeing the problem right now. I can't hit him. And this is the easier to hit phase as well. I'm guessing that the poison is going to be enough to kill him from here on out, but just to be safe. Great. Wow, we poison him fast, eh? See, you see what I mean about this? This is really, really tricky to hit. I'm gonna swap actually, because I can't really hit this. I'm gonna swap to the S-Stock. I am gonna try the Poison Moth Flight here to see. Okay, I missed, hang on. Oh, he's no longer poisoned. The poison already wore off? Oh, that's disappointing. Rot, I feel the more that I'm using poison, the more I feel like I would just rather be using Rot, which is really kind of shitty. There are really good weapons that have poison, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I would just rather use Rot as far as a status effect goes. Yes, if poison was infusible, or Rot was infusible, it would be 1,000 times better than poison. And maybe there are weapons I should be using that are really good with poison that I'm not using. Because we're obviously using, for the most part, stuff that has poison built into it, and you are able to infuse, which is a big plus for poison, that you can put it on almost any weapon. But it just feels like every time I'm using it, like, the amount of damage it does over time compared to Rot is so negligible. And also, like, compared to, like, Frost and Bleed, right? Frost and Bleed are really cool because Bleed does a big chunk of damage. Frost is really cool because it does a smaller chunk, but it makes them take more damage. We don't look at explosions. Not that you can see me, but I'm being toxic. Poison does less than Rot, even when you get the deadly version, and it doesn't feel as versatile. I think there's more things that are immune to poison than Rot. I might be wrong on that, but it feels like it. He does have, what, 1100 poison resist right off the get-go, so we're gonna be not getting a poison proc for a little while still, but it should be quick. There we go. Okay, there's the poison. It was a lot of hits, unsurprisingly. Ah, damn it. I was trying to run away. I got double hit by the fire. That sucks. If I can prevent you, if I can get a poise break, yeah, there we go. If I can prevent you from leaving. Damn it! It's the second one. Obviously, you can just see where he goes once you hear the noise, and you don't need to do that. But it's neat being able to predict it. See, same here. Watch, watch, watch. Look for the cloud. Where's the cloud? There's the cloud. Well, I didn't see it in time, but you get the idea. And because he's a lot of health, I feel like it takes advantage of the deadly poison lasting for as long as it does. Unlike some of the other fights, like even Rykard didn't feel like it was super good on, but that's also because Rykard has a weird hitbox, so it's really hard to actually hit him. I missed it again? I'm furious. Can I kill you now? Is that a yes? That's a yes. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure, Placidusax. That was a very good experience for me. I enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next run. Now, the one problem with Maliketh here, is he is unfortunately got a very janky ass hitbox, which is really hard to hit sometimes, especially in second phase. Of course, if you do hit it, you get to do shit like this. It's great, it's great. Hiya! I would never die to Maliketh. Me? Bam! Shit. We don't look at explosions. I really hope he dies from this. If he doesn't, this is gonna be really embarrassing. I'm not even gonna acknowledge you. Yeah, this is how toxic I am. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that you're a boss. That's right, yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, huh? Nothing. Nothing. You can't do nothing if I walk slowly from you. Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna let you die. Yeah. How dare you? I was turning my back to look cool. Okay, there's one poisoned. Hang on. Hold, please. You think the poison will kill him? Okay, you're definitely dead for sure. So that's one dead. The other, him, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to Lionel there. Jesus Christ, I do a lot of damage. I know a plus 25, but still, I didn't expect it to be that much. Perfect. Okay, the skulls can stop chasing me now. The skulls couldn't. Thank you. Okay, great, great. Any cutscene, kind of like Rennala. Rennala should have had a cutscene, which we've already talked about. Same with Romina. Romina especially. Like Rennala and Romina, two biggest missed opportunities for not having a cutscene. He is poisoned, which is great. He is doing fire, which is less great. Would you get back over here? Thank you. Is that fire? Are you doing fire? Oh, you're doing lightning, aren't you? Yeah, you're doing lightning. Bam! How did that miss? Oh, right, because they're the shortest fucking weapons in existence. Don't look at explosions. Yeah! There's the poison. Man, running R1s are pretty solid with claws, eh? Wah! And boop! No fear! Fuck! The poison ran out. Damn it. He had like 3 health left, and the poison ran out. Really? So we're just gonna beat him up with strike damage. It's gonna be great. Because we got Poison Starfist here. Poison Somber Starfist, specifically. I hate getting stuck on his stupid arm. I just want to get around to take the riposte, but I can't because I get stuck on his arm and I can't go this way, so we have to walk all the way around to get there. It's so annoying. Okay, we don't do a ton of damage, but that's okay because the goal is to poison. Still no poison. Now he does have like 1100 resist, so this will take a little bit, probably. Okay, there's the poison. Love it. I don't think we're getting a poise break on this. Man, I'm rolling that really early today. I was far enough away from the head, I didn't get hit by it. Oh my God, it's a miracle. I want to say I can get one more hit in and then I can look away. Yeah! Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We don't look at explosions. Yeah! 26 remembrances, but there's also Loretta, Gideon, and Jory on the way, so... Now, normally we would sit here and watch the poison tick away, but there's 3 phases of this, so we're not gonna do it for the first or second phase, but the 3rd phase we'll watch the poison tick and we'll do the cool thing, hopefully. Careful. No fear! No fear! Okay, some fear. I didn't expect him to do that move again. There was a little bit of fear. There was a tiny bit of fear. Goodbye. We're gonna poison, and then we're gonna swap to poison fist, poison hand, poison star fist, whatever you want to call it. I get it. honestly thought she wasn't going to do another attack there for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, because she obviously would. I know these things, but my brain was like, I can hit her here. I'll be fine. She's being weird, yo. What is wrong with her? She's all broken. I also can't hit her for some reason. Hit her, thank you. Oh, god damn it. Don't talk to me. We don't have to look at explosions? Yeah, that's right. Dead. Not really an explosion. Well, more of an implosion, really. I keep forgetting to be really toxic with the emote. My bad. Should have taken the riposte. I'm a fool. Bam! Hi, Midra. I definitely don't do as much damage as Starfist would because I don't have Frost and Bleed. But you can see how good the poise damage is, right? Like, it's so gross how strong just this moveset is and the amount of poise you get from... Oh my god, is it good. You think he dies from the poison in this range? He must, right? Assuredly. Assuredly. Yeah, that's right. That's right. My place. I own this place now. Hello, Loretta. I just got finished killing your non-poisonable compatriot or other variant. Not that that's in the video because I definitely forgot to record the footage for that. But you know what? Just trust me. She died. Okay, she did. I promise. That was hard. Here, I'll even, you know what? I'll put a recreation of the fight up for you right now. Future Trainer, take it away. I understand why you can poison Mesmer, but him being related to snakes makes it feel like you shouldn't be able to. Like, I get why, but it feels like it's wrong. And I want to say he clears his status in the second phase. Is that right? Phase transition? Am I at that spot? No, okay, we're good. Now phase transition, right? While he's flying in the air? Are we getting a cool one? Bam! Is he still poisoned is the question. He is not still poisoned. Okay, good to know. Oh, every time, man. I'm like, okay, I can just stay in here because he's like super, you know, vulnerable to being hit because he's standing there. Nope, no, that's a bad idea. Bam! 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 Shit, how did that not work? I don't understand how that didn't work, but okay. Okay, now we don't look at explosions. Shit, I do need to dodge it still, though. Because this guy definitely has no chill. Okay. Well, I mean, he hasn't exploded yet, right? So if I look away, this counts as not looking at explosions? That counts, right? And sit at the grace. I will never forgive you unless you kill me in a combat, and then I will forgive you and I will join you in your fight for some reason. I don't know why, but this is the story. Do you think I'm scared of your poison? I was born in it. I created it. The poison is mine to control, Tialier. Hi, Romina. Unfortunately, Romina is unable to be poisoned. She's our last full non-poisonable boss. After this, the only one that remains is lovely Elden Beast. This should not be phase 2. Sure, I didn't roll. Okay. Can I get another poise break? Yeah, I can. Yeah, okay, this is definitely phase 2. Yeah, I was planning on it. Hey, did y'all know that, because I didn't know this. Did y'all know that Romina can skip her phase transition? Was everyone aware of the fact that if you do enough damage, she just doesn't do the transition move? Because I was unaware of this fact. That was easy. Okay, I couldn't roll. The B button did not function. I don't understand why.
By way of apology, I will reveal.
She definitely has more poise than Dane does, which does make her a little bit scarier because she takes the hits a little bit better. Oh man, we do so much damage, eh? God, Venomous Fangs. I tell you, these weapons, amazing. Wait, hang on, toxic. Yeah. He's already poisoned. Fantastic. Okay, so one downside, they're a little short. We're not shredding him as much as I thought we were going to, I'll be honest with you. I was expecting this to be a lot better. He's decided to beat me to death. Okay, now he should die to poison. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, the poison ran out. Well, now I'm sad. Okay, well. We almost killed him with the poison. I needed one more hit. If I gotten one more hit, then the poison would have killed him. Let us go beat up an old man. Which doesn't really describe much of things in this game because like 50% or 75% of the bosses, but we're gonna go beat up an old man. That is what's happening right now. Who unfortunately shreds his poison at phase 2, which is going to suck. Wow, he's already poisoned? Wow, that was crazy. One. Apparently that one missed. 2, 3, 4. But his poison value, I believe his poison resist goes... I don't know if it's up or down, but it's definitely different than it is with dear Godfrey. Godfrey is 367. Hoarah's also 367. It's the same. Hoarah's sleep resist is higher though. But all the other stuff is the same. Interesting. Okay, there's the poison proc. Wonderful. Okay, so now we do this. That's the wrong button. We do this. I didn't get the poison proc, because of course I didn't. And we do two-hand this, and it's one. Damn it. Hang on, I gotta poison up again. Damn it. I would love to poise break right when you go for Elden Stars. I don't know if that was right when you went for Elden Stars, but that was pretty damn close. Okay. Goodbye. Wait. Yeah. 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 Who's Elden Lord now? This guy. I didn't point at myself. I pointed down, but you get the idea. Woo, that damage is unimpressive. And that's pierce damage, which he's weak to. That's crazy. I imagine that we're going to get the second proc after, was it 12 hits? 10 to 12 hits? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 7. Only 7! Ooh, what's the bleed amount on this? Or the bleed amount, the poison amount. I thought it was way lower than that. Why do you keep doing this move? And why is that the first move that hit me? You stand still. It's not, I don't understand why that didn't work. Normally you just stand still. I guess I didn't duck that time, but I haven't ducked in a while, and that usually is fine. Whatever. Am I gonna get one more poison proc? One more poison proc would be cool if I could get that. Hey, look at that, poison proc. We don't look at explosions. That was cheating. He was already dead. And the move still went off. I think that move should have canceled. That was cheating. Plus, I'll be honest with you, Venomous Fang might be one of the best weapons on her ever. Claws in general are ridiculously good. But then you factor in the fact that they are this much poison buildup and stuff, like they're ridiculously good. Whoopsies. Hi, Malenia. Unfortunately, we can't just let the poison ticker into second phase because it actually physically can't. Which is, I understand why, because there was a glitch, but it is a little silly and annoying. Oh, that's weird. Malenia keeps her poison in phase 2? I must have known that. But I forgot that. That is fascinating. Because none of the other phase 2 bosses seem to. I'm sure I knew that because I've definitely done this fight with poison before and forgot about it, but that is fascinating. Which means she's kept deadly poison basically this entire fight. We'll finish you off with Venomous Fang, the definitive poison weapon in the game. Goodbye, Malenia. It's been a pleasure, but in this case, poison beats rot. Well, poison, not as good as rot, but very strong. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that works with poison. Poison Hand is really good. Venomous Fang, the fact it does deadly poison for the entire length of poison is awesome. I love that. I think that's incredible. The ability to have the Mushroom Crown with Kindred of Rot's Exaltation, obviously with the Rot, really good. I wish there was more poison spells. I wish there was more Poison Ashes of War. You can obviously put Poison Affinity on other things, but I wish there was more things that actually did poison. I feel like the space for Rot is really creative with the butterflies and with the Rot Flower, Scarlet Aeonia that is created. Poison Flower blooms twice, creates Rot. Like, I feel like the Rot design space was more creative than the Poison design space, and I would have loved some more things on the Poison front to make it feel unique and special rather than just another variant of Rot that is not as good. But Poison Starfist and Venomous Fang, which is an incredible weapon, are just really good. So I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much. That was Poison. Bye, YouTube!